Probably heard this one before, a politician promising to lower taxes. In 2026, there has been a rise of at least one kind of tax. Our reporter Ian Ferris joins us live in the studio with some details about the cause. Ian?
Dan, property tax rates have risen across Wisconsin, but as politicians are launching their rhetorical barbs at one another, ordinary Wisconsinites are struggling to make sense of things.
The worst part was it was just kind of a surprise.
For Gabe Brower in Rhinelander, the added tax burden has tightened his family's budget as he and his wife are hoping to adopt a child.
It just jumped out on us with no heads up. We got a letter in the mail. Surprise, you got to pay us an extra $3,000 through the year.
An extra $250 per month was added to his mortgage overnight after being stable for the previous 4 years.
We've had to be way more penny pinching and use budgeting apps to confirm where we are so we don't overspend in a month.
According to the Wisconsin Policy Forum, property tax increases are driven by three primary factors: a state budget freeze, school referenda, and county, tech college, and special district levies. Oneida County rose their property tax levy by $681,000 in 2025. But these numbers can't fully explain the recent hike. Schools were able to increase their levy by $325 per pupil. That, combined with successful school referenda, has led to higher property taxes across the state. This money is available for schools due to the $325 per pupil fund passed by the state in 2023, and Governor Evers extended it by 400 years using a partial veto. The School District of Rhinelander passed a $3 million levy last spring for the 2025-26 school year.
They did mention it could be a potential lofty jump for the first referendum, but like I said, I haven't had any solid information onto where these tax increases are coming from.
At the same time, state government has used Wisconsin's budget surplus to cut income taxes rather than provide school funding, meaning the average tax burden has remained stable when tied to inflation. However, in areas like the Northwoods that are property rich and income poor, the tax burden can feel unfair.
Because I know the housing market had a jump 2020 with everyone moving around during COVID. There hasn't been anything like that here where my house has jumped up a substantial amount and therefore the taxes make sense.
The upcoming budget contains a smaller increase in funding for special education programs, a large cost driver for schools. For families like the Browers, policy shifts may be necessary to balance the needs of our schools and property owners who are already being stretched. Reporting from the Northwoods, Ian Ferris, Newswatch 12.